Folks, learn how TV star Larry Hagman of I Dream of Jeannie and J.R. Ewing in Dallas fame went from spending $37,000 a year to run his ranch down to $13 a year to run that same ranch. Please keep in mind that the equipment he is using is old and unattractive. However, he was a pioneer spokesperson for SolarEnergy.
As J.R. Ewing on the hit TV show Dallas, Larry Hagman boasted of big oil's big profits.
I tell you, it is a can't-miss operation.
But today, at 76, Hagman has gone green.
Well, this is the inverters.
Running his 25,000 square foot home in Ojai, California, on a mountaintop north of Los Angeles, solely on solar energy.
It's amazing stuff. It just sits here and it absorbs the light from the sun and becomes electricity, and it's just a fantastic, wonderful way of living. You can see down here, that's a pretty big array too, you know.
On his farm's 44 acres, 3 sprawling solar panels power the fountains, heat the indoor pool, and everything else that used to run on traditional electricity. Hagman, who spent $750,000 on the project and got a $300,000 credit from the electric company for doing it, says it's an investment that's paying off big time.
A couple of years ago, my bill was $37,000 for the year because I have a lot of pumps. It's a little farm. And last year, it was $13. Oh, our bees are back.
Hagman and his wife, Mai, made the switch following the East Coast blackout 4 years ago.
Hey folks, welcome back to 60 Minutes in Maryland. My name is Greg Arnold, and coming up next is a segment on solar energy. Solar energy is big business. More and more people are realizing that they can harvest electric from the sun through solar panels and sell this electric through net metering back to the utility companies.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter.
Following visionary companies are just a few that have converted to renewable energy all over the world. General Motors has practically paid back the United States TARP loan with revenues earned from solar electric. Japan has been a leader in the use of solar for over 20 years. Now California Toyota plant leads the way in the United States currently. Now please take note of the roof on the Nakamura Japan Tokyo plant. It's completely covered in solar. Ferrari is not far behind in realizing the importance of using a valuable natural resource. Arizona is practically 100% renewable energy now. And Coca-Cola realizes the importance of refrigeration with free electric, low cost. Have you ever wondered why Kohl's can afford to have such quality merchandise at such reasonable prices and have so many sales all the time? Could it be because they have very low electric bills? And the same might be said for IKEA. And let's not forget our friends down on the eastern shore of the Purdue's. They're doing their part to go green and reduce the carbon footprint created by factories billowing fossil fuels into the air. And the third largest retailer in the world, Tesco, certainly isn't using solar to collect electric for their refrigeration plants because it's losing money. This stuff makes people money, period. Even the entire Vatican has gone solar, and the Pope himself has put solar on his own private residence in Germany. How can solar make you revenue? Number one, you can totally eliminate your electric bills. Next, every year, every month, or every day, you can sell your SRECs, your Solar Renewable Energy Credit Rewards. And for every dollar your home or business makes or saves with solar, increases 20-fold. Yes, that's right. For every dollar, your home's value goes up $20. Think of it, if you save $6,000 a year, your home's going to go up $120,000. If you're saving them with the business, $1,000 a month, your business will be worth $120,000 more. Don't take our word for it. Hear what Larry Hagman had to say about solar.
A couple of years ago, my bill was $37,000 for the year because I have a lot of pumps. It's a little farm. And last year it was $13.
How does your electric future look? As the cost of fuel increases, so will electric. You don't have to continue being held hostage by rising energy costs. You can go green. You can also totally eliminate your electric bill. You can reap huge revenues by selling your solar renewable energy credits to utility companies as mandated by law. Another great thing about going green is that you can help reverse the effects of global warming. For businesses, going green is great public relations. When given the choice, consumers have already shown a willingness to do business with companies that have gone green far quicker and more than businesses that show no interest in global ecology.
Most homes get electricity from the local power company. And the local power company is part of what is called the grid. These power lines are part of the grid. The electricity from the grid enters the home through a meter. By adding a solar energy or PV system to a home, the home can generate its own electricity. First, sunlight must be captured and converted from light to electricity. That is what PV cells do. By grouping many cells into panels, enough power is generated to run a home or business. The electricity that is created by the solar panels is DC, or direct current electricity. DC electricity must be gathered together and changed or inverted into AC, or alternating current, which is the type of electricity found throughout a home. This is done with a piece of equipment called an inverter. The inverter is a very important part of the system. Oftentimes, batteries are attached to the inverter to store excess power for use when there is no sun. The inverter provides the electricity necessary to run the home. If there is excess power generated by the PV system, the inverter can push the extra power out onto the grid. Normally, the wheel on a meter turns one way as the power from the grid enters the home. But with a PV system installed, it's possible to turn the meter backwards. This means that instead of a home buying power from the grid, the home is selling power to the grid, and this is usually done in the form of credits. With the right PV system on a home or business, the expense for electricity, which could be many thousands of dollars a year, could be reduced to nearly zero. Solar energy systems are good for the environment, and they can save a lot of money on energy in the long run.
For unbiased product knowledge, left click right over here.